guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and today we are going to be doing a first impressions video. So none of the items that I'm trying today are new to the market. A lot of the first impressions for me are going to be from the drugstore. I am going to be using products that are a little bit higher end and some other ones from the drugstore. Again, nothing is super new, which I know there's new stuff coming out all the time. So things that were new like a week ago aren't new anymore because, you know, everything just keeps rolling out. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I already have like a primer on. I have the Flower Beauty Super Elixir, a Celestial Super Elixir, and then I put some sunscreen on. I'm using the Bliss Blocked Out sunscreen, which I really like. I really like that it's matte on the skin. Most sunscreens that I use are like, they have a little bit of a greasy residue, so I'm liking this one so far. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Also, please ignore the fact that I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I have this friend that's been with me for a couple of days who is apparently very angry. So we're gonna make sure we cover him up. Okay, so the first product I'm going to be using, I've used this before. This isn't a new product for me. I don't think it's that new to the market. This is the Chill Out Smoothing Color Corrector from Flower Beauty. So this has CBD in it, and this is in the shade Light Peach. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that under my eye. And I'm just looking into a mirror. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take that on my finger and start blending it under my eye. So next I'm going to be doing eyeshadow, and one of the items that's new to me that I'm going to be trying today is this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Individualist. This is a nice red with like a slight orange undertone. I would say it's more orange than pink. It kind of looks pink in the camera though, but anyway. So if I'm going to be wearing a red lip, I want to do more of a neutral eye, so I'm going to be using, this is also sort of newer to me. I haven't used it a ton since I bought it. This is the Morphe 35G Bronze Goals palette, which is just, as you can see, a bunch of neutral bronze colors. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I already primed my eyelids. I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, just this one, nothing fancy. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my transition shade, and I'm going to go ahead and use this color called Sandy, which is this one right here. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is from Morphe. This is the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill, the JH32. I'm just going to go ahead and start buffing that out. And this is just a great basic transition shade. And these colors blend out really nicely too. I really like the formula of this palette. Once that's all blended out in the crease, we're gonna go in with a slightly darker shade of brown and pretty much do the same thing. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Naked, which makes me laugh. It's N-E-K-K-E-D, which is like a slightly deeper shade of brown, and just go ahead and buff that into the crease. I'm using a slightly denser, more precise brush. This is a JH33, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just literally do the same thing. Take it like just a little bit below where you originally put that sandy color, and it doesn't matter if it's messy because you're gonna go ahead and blend the whole thing out anyway at the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that just slightly deeper and lower in the crease and blend it out. So the last shade I'm going to use is this one right here. This is a shimmer shade called Island Life. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that on my lid with a BH Cosmetics flat shader brush. decided I wanted to make this just a little bit smokier, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this dark brown shade at the bottom called Equator. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'm using a BH Cosmetics number 6. This is a blending brush to put it on the outer corner of my lids. I start by kind of like packing it on like that. And I'm going to go in and blend it. We're just going to go ahead and blend everything together now. So I'm going to go back in with that initial JH32 brush and take that sandy color again and just go ahead and literally just blend, just blend away. This is a new item for me. This is the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation, which is supposed to have, I think, medium coverage, which was what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for something super full coverage right now because we are in summer. So I'm going to test this out and see how this goes. So I'm going to do one side with a beauty blender and I'm going to do one side with a brush. I'm going to go ahead and use, this is a Morphe M439. I just picked some up off the back of my hand and I'm going to go ahead and I don't think I've ever used a NYX foundation before. Definitely very glowy. Oh, I like that. I like that nice sheen it gives. And it doesn't feel like it's a super dewy finish either. It's kind of like a natural finish, I would say. All right, so that's with one side with the brush. I like that this doesn't completely cover up my freckles. Like I can still see some of my skin peeking through, which is nice. Cover that sucker up just a little bit. Okay, so I thought that this was going to be like uber dewy and it's not. It actually feels kind of matte on the skin, to be honest. It definitely gives you like a super pretty glow though. Wow, I really like this. And I can't tell if it's the foundation or if it's the sunscreen that's matte, because it's definitely, again, gives you like a really pretty sheen, but it doesn't feel dewy. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, now that foundation's done, I'm going to go ahead and go in with concealer. I'm using the Marc Jacobs Accomplice concealer. I think that's what it's called. In light 23. I'm just going to go ahead, bring that under the eyes. This is a really good concealer. When I do my concealer, I love just like cleaning up that area where some of the eyeshadow like gathered when you were blending everything out, so it looks super nice and clean now. Okay, so now that concealer is done, we're gonna powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and use from Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Face It All brightening palette in the shade light medium, and I'm gonna go ahead and use these two colors, which are peach and light banana, just these two right here. I like to mix these and put this in the areas where I did concealer, so under my eyes. And this really is super brightening. Covergirl Clean Fresh powder, and I'm using a Real Techniques, I don't know what kind of brush this is, a contour brush. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put that all over the areas that we didn't use the brightening palette. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with like my bronzer and my blush and my highlight, and I'm using it all from this Carli Bybel Moonstruck palette, which is the most gorgeous packaging I've ever seen in my life. Like, just the whole like constellation celestial theme and the dark navy blue. I love this so much, and the formulas of these blushes and bronzers and highlights are so nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the baked bronzer called Gemini. I'm taking a JH82 brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and start bronzing. Using that same JH82 brush, I'm actually gonna go in with the shade Interstellar, which is this baked bronzer that's more glowy. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over it with that Interstellar shade. So next I'm gonna go in with blush, and the blush in this palette is called Aries, and I'm gonna take this brush is so old. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's actually from Illuminate Cosmetics when it was like part of, or Ashley Tisdale's line of brushes. Illuminate was like part of BH Cosmetics, which I thought she had really high quality stuff for the price, but I don't think she does it anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the apples of the cheeks and work my way up my cheekbone. I like to put a little across my nose, like you were out in the sun. Okay, now that blush is done, I'm gonna go in with highlight. This highlight shade is called Little Star, which is such a cute name. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my JH09 brush. This is a highlighter brush. And I'm gonna start with my upper lip. Hit my nose. And my cheekbones. Oh, that's so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll finish our eyes and then do the lips, and then we'll be done. So see you in a second. Okay, eyebrows are done, and they just truly make such a huge difference every time I do them. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with mascara and use the Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect from Maybelline, which I've used this before, but I haven't used this in a long time. I'm gonna go ahead, and I love that this has a curved wand because I have very straight lashes. But I always love Maybelline mascaras, no matter what they are, so I'm sure it's great. With one coat each, and I really like it. Nice. Okay, to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and take this dense brush from JH Morphe x Jaclyn Hill, the JH39, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with that Naked color that we used in the crease and just run it under the eye. Okay, lastly, I'm gonna take this JH42 brush that this is meant for inner corner highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade called Glare, which is the very first shade in this palette. So pretty. I love that Jaclyn Hill created a brush to do exactly this because I love a good inner corner highlight. Okay, for the last step, we're gonna go ahead and take the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink shade in Individualist and go ahead and just paint that on the lips. I'm so excited for this. I love a good bold red lip with a nice neutral eye. I love the applicator on these because you can get super precise and you don't need a lip liner. Smells really good too. Oh my god, this color is everything. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face. This is the Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. It claims to have up to 16 hours of wear in a matte finish, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spritz my face with this. The matte finish is what drew me to this product because I have oily skin, so anything that will help mattify it, especially for 16 hours, is definitely appealing. This isn't a new product to the market, I don't think, but this is a new product for me. So I can't wait to see if it actually does what it claims, but doesn't make my skin feel dewy or anything. So first impression right off the bat, I really like the mist too. It doesn't like spurt out at you like some setting sprays do. So I would say right now I really like this. Hey guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Super impressed by the Born to Glow foundation. I thought for sure that it was going to be super dewy on my skin, but the finish is beautiful and I think my skin looks really nice. And I also really like the lipstick. Obviously this color is gorgeous and it's such a nice like summery color, so I think it pairs really well with the eye look that we did too. The mascara I like. I'm not picky with mascaras at all, and I feel like no matter what mascaras claim, unless they're like super clumpy, I feel like they all just kind of look the same on me. But this is a really nice mascara. It's affordable. It's at the drugstore. Maybelline always makes great mascaras, so not shocked by that at all. And then the mist, I really like this mist. It's nice and refreshing. It doesn't feel oily or dewy or anything on my skin. It I don't know, it just makes it feel super nice. So I'm hoping that this is going to do what it says and to make my makeup last all day. I'm not going to wear it for 16 hours, but at least leave me feeling matte and not having to touch up or anything with powder. So I will keep you updated in the comments on how that lasted. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Comment below if you'd like to see more first impressions or if you have any first impressions that you'd like me to try. Any products that you would like me to try for a first impression, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you guys in my next video.